The second of 3 finalists for the AutoGuide Car of the Year is the Cadillac ATS. It has some amazing highs, a couple lows, but makes our short list for one particular reason. Just a year ago, the idea that a Cadillac could be dynamically on par with the BMW 3 Series was a pipe dream, and one that only a couple engineers and maybe some marketing folks at Cadillac would have believed. But 12 months later, and the reality is just starting to sink in. They did it. Cadillac pulled it off. Having driven it on track at the Atlanta Motorsports Park, and more recently having tested it on a handling course against the BMW 3 Series, I'm now convinced that it's not just an equal, the ATS is a superior driver's car. Oh, and it has a better interior. It feels nimble and light, which it is, weighing less than any of its rivals, and it really shows when you turn up the speed. What an amazing package. And I was a serious skeptic. As an auto journalist, I can tell you that when I first go to a vehicle launch and get behind the wheel for the very first time, I've usually got a solid idea of what I'm getting myself into. But with the ATS, I didn't have a clue. General Motors could have gone and built something like the Malibu, or they could have built something with very few compromises, and that's just what they've done here. But there are a few flaws that could prevent the ATS from becoming our car of the year. Now, the AutoGuide team has put together a wish list of sorts of items we'd like to see, as well as problems we'd like to see solved. For starters, we wish the V6 was available with a manual transmission. We also wish the stick shift that is available was a bit slicker. We wish the 4-cylinder turbo engine sounded better. We wished it looked more dramatic. Not that there's anything wrong with the style, but it is a little less inspiring than the drive. We also wish the Q system worked a lot better. And finally, we wish the base 2.5-liter engine, which is rather unbecoming of the car, just didn't exist. I'm often asked, but will people buy it? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. But the main reason has to do with the fact that there isn't a German badge on the front of that car. But if BMW keeps going down its comfort-oriented path and Cadillac keeps building vehicles like this, that may all change. And of course, winning the AutoGuide Car of the Year certainly couldn't hurt. Check back later this week as we profile our final nominee.